Hey photographers, Sandra Burns of September Blue Photography. This is going to be a quick little video just to talk about the gear that I use when I photograph newborn sessions. I am a Nikon shooter, so I shoot with the D4S DSLR, and this is the 24 to 70 lens, which I use for the family images, which I typically do in the beginning of the session. I also use this for overhead shots of baby and props. Next is the 50mm 1.4, and I use this lens for what we call the beanbag shots, or I actually shoot them on a table. And I like this lens because of the overall look that it gives. It opens up nice and wide, and I'm not a huge fan of the 35 because of the little bit of distortion that it gives. It takes some getting used to. This is the 85mm 1.4, and now this is not typical. I know that most newborn photographers don't use an 85. I only use it for certain compositions of prop shots. So when baby is in a bucket or a crate, sometimes I like to pull back really far, and I have the space for it in my studio, and I just love the compression of the 85 and the look that it gives me in those shots. So I use it on occasion and only for those types of shots. And last but not least, we have the 105 macro. And I use this for macros, of course. And it's so funny because I never thought that I really needed this lens until I got it. And then I quickly found out how much parents love these macro shots, especially the close-ups of the face and the close-ups of the feet. So it was definitely a purchase that was well worth it. So that's it. That's my gear. That's what I use for newborn sessions. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. And if there's anything specific that you'd like me to make a video on, specifically about newborn sessions, I'd love to hear about it. So let me know.